How did one soldier's courage expose corruption nobody wanted to address? Supply Sergeant Vincent Crane had been running our unit's warehouse for 12 years. Everyone loved him, always got us what we needed. Extra boots, cold weather gear, anything you asked for mysteriously appeared. We thought he was just good at his job. Turns out he was good at stealing. Private Nolan Barrett discovered it by accident. Kid was 20 years old, fresh out of training. Got assigned to help Crane with inventory before a big inspection. Nolan was going through boxes in the back corner when he found something weird. Dozen laptops still in packaging, brand new, military issue. No paperwork, no serial numbers logged. He asked Crane about it. Sergeant, these laptops aren't in the system. Should I add them? Crane got this tight look on his face. Those are going to another unit. Don't worry about them, just focus on the stuff I marked. Nolan thought it was strange, but didn't push, until he saw Crane loading those same laptops into his personal truck after duty hours. Next week, Nolan noticed more things. Tools disappearing from inventory but showing up on Crane's desk. Cases of MREs marked for disposal being driven off base. Expensive cold weather jackets never making it to the soldiers who ordered them. Nolan went to his team leader, Corporal Felix Hammond. Something's not right with supply. I think Sergeant Crane might be stealing. Felix laughed. Crane? No way. Guy's been here longer than anyone. He's solid. But I saw him loading government laptops into his truck. Maybe he was taking them to get repaired. You're new, Nolan. Don't go making accusations you can't prove. So Nolan started documenting everything. Took photos on his phone, compared requisition forms to actual inventory, created a spreadsheet of missing items. After 2 months, he had undeniable proof. Crane had stolen over $40,000 worth of equipment, selling it online, pocketing the cash. Nolan took his evidence to First Sergeant Wade Pruitt, laid it all out on his desk. Photos, documents, timestamps. Pruitt looked through everything. His expression got darker with each page. Finally, he said, "Where did you get this?" "I work in supply, First Sergeant. I noticed discrepancies and investigated." Pruitt closed the folder. "This is serious. But Crane's been here 12 years. He's got friends all the way up to battalion. You're accusing a well-respected NCO of theft. You sure about this?" "Yes, First Sergeant. The evidence is clear." Pruitt sighed. "Let me handle this quietly. Don't talk to anyone else about it." 2 weeks passed. Nothing happened. Crane kept working like normal. Nolan saw him load more equipment into his truck. He went back to Pruitt. "First Sergeant, did you look into Sergeant Crane?" "I'm handling it." "Drop it, Private." But Nolan couldn't drop it. He'd watched Crane steal more gear, watched him sell a pallet of brand new boots online for cash. Nolan did something that could have ended his career. He went over Pruitt's head directly to the Inspector General. The IG investigation started 3 days later. 2 investigators showed up unannounced. Seized Crane's computer, searched his truck, froze his bank accounts. They found everything. Years of theft. Crane had been stealing since he took over supply. Nearly $200,000 in missing equipment. Pruitt had known for months and done nothing. Turns out Crane was giving Pruitt a cut. 20% of everything he sold. They'd been running this scam together for 3 years. Both got arrested, court-martialed. Crane got 5 years in military prison. Pruitt got 3+ dishonorable discharge. But here's where it got ugly for Nolan. Half the unit turned on him, called him a snitch, said he should have handled it quietly, that he destroyed 2 careers over some missing equipment. His team leader, Felix, stopped talking to him. Other NCOs gave him the worst details. He ate alone in the chow hall for months. The company commander called him into his office. "Private Barrett, you did the right thing, but you need to understand the position you're in now. Some people won't forgive you for this." "I know, sir, but those guys were stealing from us. From soldiers who needed that gear." The commander nodded. "I'm transferring you to a different company. Fresh start. You've got potential, but you need to be somewhere that appreciates your integrity." Nolan transferred. Started over with people who didn't know his history. 3 years later, he made sergeant ahead of his peers. Got recruited into criminal investigation division. They wanted investigators with his kind of moral courage. Last year, Nolan led a task force that uncovered a massive fraud ring. Corrupt contractors bribing officers. Hundreds of thousands in taxpayer money stolen. He testified before Congress about military corruption. Became the face of anti-fraud reforms in the armed forces. Felix saw him on the news. Sent him a message. "I owed you an apology 3 years ago. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. You were right to do what you did." Nolan responded, "Thanks, but I wasn't trying to be right. I was just trying to do my job." Courage means standing alone. Even when everyone tells you to stay quiet. Even when it costs you friendships and makes you enemies. Crane's still in prison. Pruitt works at a car wash. And Nolan's a CID agent stopping the next guy who thinks stealing from soldiers is a victimless crime.